So a lot of you have been asking me, well, Roy, I don't know. I think I should wait for me to purchase a home because I want to wait for the rates to drop or I want to wait for the prices to drop. Uh, if you're planning on waiting for prices to drop, I think you're making a little bit of a mistake because we don't see that happening right now. What we do see is possibly rates coming down next year. Okay. The Fed already announced this year there's not going to be any more rate cut, but who knows, right? We don't know what's going to happen. At this point, what we want to do is we want to take advantage of this market. We are seeing a lot of flexibility in a lot of these offers that are getting accepted. Is that the sellers are helping out with closing costs? A lot of the sellers are assisting buyers with, if not part, most of the closing costs. So that saves you tons of money. Okay. I've also seen a little bit of negotiation on the purchase price because some of these homes have been sitting in the market for quite some time, and hey, some people just want to sell, want to move out of state, want to move out to another area, and they must sell, and so they're willing to assist you with either closing cost or maybe a little reduction on the price. I'm going to go ahead and show you right now the differences, the cost of waiting, okay, if you were to wait and purchase next year when the rates come down, let's just say a whole point, okay? Right now, I'm going to show you the difference between today's rate and if you were purchased the same exact house a year from now with lower interest rates, but a higher purchase price, okay? Now let's get into it. All right, let's see. So here we have a few estimates here. We're going to base it off of a $700,000 purchase with 5% conventional loan product, okay? So if we were to buy in today's market with high rates, let's take a look at this high rates. We're buying up our property for 700,000 with 6.25, which is not bad. And your payment, total payment, that means your principal, your interest, your taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, you have a total payment of $5,209. Okay, what you need to invest to be able to purchase that home is $56,658. Now, let's go forward 1 year ahead of time, right? Let's go ahead and go 1 year, and then we're going to go ahead and purchase that same property. And now that the rates have came down, well, guess what? A lot of first-time home buyers flooded the market. And so what happens? The demand increased the prices of the homes. So that same property, you're going to purchase it for $750,000. Okay. And now, but guess what? Your rate, you have a very beautiful, attractive rate of 5.25, which is 1 point less. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see what the difference is in the payment. So if you look here, the payment would be $5,192, which includes everything: principal, interest, tax, insurance, and mortgage insurance. The difference here is what are you bringing in for your total investment? That means your down payment and your closing costs. You're looking at a difference of $61,040. What is the difference between buying this year and buying next year? Number one, on the payment, let's just say in the payment, there's only a $17 difference. But when you have to bring into to escrow for your down payment and closing costs, it's a little bit more because now you're purchasing a home for $750,000. The difference, look at here, $56,000 versus $61,000. Hey, not much of a difference, $5,000. But wait, there's more. Check this out. If you were to purchase now and wait for those rates to come down, and then you decide to, refinance because you want to take advantage that the rates have dropped, okay? Well, this is how your payment would look like. That same house, $750,000 value, right? You bring down your principal balance because you put a down payment, and then on top of that, what we do on the refinance, we include all your closing costs on top. Let's say you buy down the rate just a little bit to a 4.99. Okay, you dropped down the rate to a 4.99. Look at your payment now. Okay, the difference between uh, refinancing in the future and what you have just purchased this year is a difference of $591. That's big savings. If you were to put that back into the principal of the loan, you're going to pay off your house much sooner. So in the future, you don't have to refinance to lower the terms of your mortgage. You're already going to be doing it by investing that difference into your principal. If you want to know more information about this, give me a call and I'll go ahead and send you an estimate just for you and your scenario. We'll talk to you soon.